Let me bring in on this broadcast Prashant GS, our spokesperson of the Karnataka BJP. We also have Mr. Brijesh Kalapa, spokesperson of the Congress. Namaskara to both of you. Thank you very much for your time. Mr. Brijesh Kalapa, I'd like to begin with you because the question the BJP is constantly asking days after the press conference by Rahul Gandhi is why is he unwilling to go ahead and sign a declaration? Because if he does, then the onus is on the Election Commission. The wheels get turning there for an investigation.
See, I think the very fact that the Election Commission is asking for an affidavit is absolutely weakening their case, because there have been large-scale frauds, irregularities which have been brought to the attention of the Election Commission. And it's not a Brijesh Kalapa who is giving this information out. It is Rahul Gandhi. And who is Mr. Rahul Gandhi? He is the leader of opposition. He's a sworn member of parliament. And he's not, giving this information by anonymous letter. He's doing this in a publicly televised interview and in a press conference, which of course the Prime Minister has never bothered to do. That's a different matter. Now, Election Commission says that you give it in format which is according to Section 23 and so on and so forth. Now, point is, if this were an election petition, of course it would have had to be in format. And Mr. Rahul Gandhi could not have given that petition. It would have had to be the local candidate. Now, days have passed. It's been several months after the election. Why was this election, material delayed? For the reason that the Election Commission never provided us the digital machine-readable format. It was for this reason that the Congress party had to do it all by ourselves. That's the reason it's taken us, so many months. Now, what they say is, look, what you should have done in 45 days, you do now, so that they can easily say, sorry, you're out of time, you're beyond the time limit. So therefore, I'm dismissing your petition. It's for this reason they're doing that. Now, the point is that the Election Commission is not a court of record. If a court of record were to ask these questions, yes, they had the right to ask these questions. It was the Supreme Court or the High Court or any court which was a court of record. But it's not a court of record. Where is the need for them to ask for a sworn affidavit? I think the first thing is that the Election Commission taking a stand that give us a affidavit, I think is first of all extremely juvenile. It's not just ridiculous. It's extremely juvenile.
Okay, but juvenile or not, Mr. Kalapa, juvenile or not, why is Rahul Gandhi refusing to sign it? Look, if EC has taken a stand, Rahul Gandhi and the Congress wants action to be taken. And if they're saying only if this declaration is signed will there be action, why not sign it and then go ahead and ensure that there is action taken, because the onus then is completely on the EC. Right now, the Election Commission is saying, look, you haven't signed this declaration, we can't do anything.
See, Akshata, I think the first thing, I've already explained why we have not signed it. And you're asking me to see, you're paraphrasing the very same question you asked the first time around. Point is this, Akshata, that there's no point in, giving this, because what is Mr. Rahul Gandhi doing? He's not a petitioner in this case now, right? I have already explained that. What is he doing? He's today coming there as a whistleblower. Now, if you're going to ask a whistleblower who has given you enough and more material, that look, it's for this reason that the entire election process has been totally vitiated by fraud, by all kinds of irregularities. What does the Election Commission have to do? Election Commission should be glad that, look, somebody is showing me the mirror regarding my conduct. After all, I'm a constitutional authority and I am given the power under Article 324 to handle these elections. Now somebody is giving me information, which information is very valuable to me. I am going to make use of this information and get behind the perpetrators and ensure that these difficulties don't occur again. And I'm going to ensure that the entire system will be cleansed out. I think this is what each citizen expects of the Election Commission. Nobody expects the Election Commission to say, okay, how dare you, Rahul Gandhi, come and give us this material. We are above God. We are above the Supreme Court. Therefore, if you're going to do anything, now come in proper format and I'll teach you a lesson. Is this what we expect as citizens?
Okay, Mr. Prashant, your opening comment. Mr. Prashant, your opening comment. The question the BJP has been constantly asking, why is Rahul Gandhi not signing the declaration, has been answered by Mr. Kalapa.
Actually, definitely it's not been answered. The answer is only to a point saying that Rahul Gandhi is an entitled person and he's probably more than anybody else. If you look at Brijesh's response, he's saying, why should Rahul Gandhi sign? Why not? Rahul Gandhi is not a person above the law. So if they really feel that what Election Commission is seeking for is unconstitutional, let them file a petition, let them go to the High Court or Supreme Court saying, look, I have made this data available to the EC, and EC in an unconstitutional move is asking me to give an affidavit to it to look into the matter, and let
But
the
are we
High Court or
suggesting
Supreme
that
Court
this
monitor the
data is
flow.
not
They
with the
will do
Election
none of it.
Commission?
See,
Mr.
they will
Prashant,
do
are we
none of
suggesting
it.
that
They
this
will not
data
even
is not
petition.
with the Election Commission? It's been put out in public forum by Rahul Gandhi. It was a public press conference, so the data is very much available to the EC as it is to you and me.
Akshita, it is not about data being publicly available. For everything, there's a rule of law and rule of procedure being followed. When you submit any document to any authority, you need to attest it. That is basic common sense and how the law of civil law and law of evidence works. So therefore, whatever data Rahul Gandhi submit him, let him submit to the EC. And if he has a problem with the signature, because he knows he is making a false claim, because one of the ministers in the Karnataka Congress has been axed out for speaking the truth today, stating that, look, the electoral rolls were prepared during Congress regime, and we should have been careful then for having said that, which was contradictory to the false claims of Rahul Gandhi. The minister has been forced out. So therefore, if Rahul Gandhi really feels that he has a case, let him make Election Commission a party in the court and let the court direct the Election Commission to take it up. Let's see if Rahul Gandhi's petition is accepted in the court, if they really believe in the courts. And also, how Congress has consistently misused the Election Commission also. Way back in 1991 when Rajiv Gandhi died, when a candidate dies, only that particular election is abandoned or postponed. But whereas at that point in time, Congress used all its might to ensure the general elections itself were postponed. So it is Congress which has misused the agencies to their whims and fancies. And now Rahul Gandhi feels he's an entitled citizen more than anybody else. Why not? Why should he feel that way?
Okay, you've raised two issues, Mr. Prashant, and the issue of Mr. Rajana is something I'll bring up, but quickly also I'd like Mr. Brijesh Kalapa to respond to what Mr. Prashant has said. Mr. Kalapa, the question BJP is asking is if Rahul Gandhi wants action to be taken, why isn't he going to the courts with all of this evidence that he put out last week?
I already explained, Akshita, that we are obviously very late. We should have come within 45 days. If this were to be a proper election petition, why have we not been able to file an election petition? For this reason, that the Election Commission does not give us a machine-readable format. I have already explained that. Obviously,
but they're giving you an opportunity now, Mr. Kalapa. They are giving you that opportunity now. They've not said that, no, we can't address this. That's not what the EC has said. They're not saying we're not going to address this because, you've well past the deadline. They're saying we will address this. Just hand it over to us. Secondly, what the BJP is questioning here is why not go to the judiciary?
First thing we must understand is that as far as the Election Commission is concerned, they are also bound by the law. Today, if the Election Commission says, okay, you give us the documents and we are going to look at it, they can't look at it beyond 45 days. We are also fully conscious of that. So therefore, what will the Election Commission do today? They will take the entire material and they will say, sorry, you've come beyond 45 days, and they will reject it. Now,
I'm asking how things will happen?
I'm asking a simple question. Please ask my BJP friend not to get too excited.
Mr. Prashant, hold on. I'll give you a chance to respond. Let Mr. Kalapa finish.
First thing, as far as the BJP is concerned, why are they interested in this issue? Because they are just as much as a political party as the Congress party, right? They could also take the stand that, look, there are a large number of infirmities, large number of irregularities in the voter list, and so on and so forth, which we have shown today. And they are just as much as a political party as the Congress party. But today they are standing in support of the Election Commission. Why? Does this not give you, reason to doubt the integrity of the Bharatiya Janata Party and the Election Commission?
This is not how it has to be construed. Definitely
not.
No,
one second. Mr. Kalapa, are we attributing now intentions because of what the BJP stand is on this issue?
No, Akshita,
they're a political party, you're right. They're allowed to take the stand that they want.
Exactly. What I'm saying is, it's very simple that if today the Election Commission is doing something which is patently wrong, and this affects all political parties.
Mr. Kalapa,
what are we saying?
How can you
that
decide?
The electoral rolls are not right. That there are people who are dead who are there.
Okay, Mr. Prashant.
Pictures are
Mr.
not
Prashant, go ahead.
These are the things. Does it not concern the BJP?
Okay, Mr. Prashant.
Rahul Gandhi is not an extra constitutional authority. Rahul Gandhi is not above anybody. So just because Rahul Gandhi makes a claim, BJP need not accept it. If Rahul Gandhi really has the documents, let him prove it in the court. And moreover, he has used data of people and brought out their names in public. He has violated their privacy of citizens who have voted. which means, has he taken the consent that I'm going to use your data in public? Is that what Rahul Gandhi has done? He has defamed the people who have voted in the elections publicly. He's defamed them. He's shamed them, saying that they voted twice, and they have rebutted saying they have not. Which means, who gave the right to Rahul Gandhi to defame the people who voted? He has done that. If he has
No, but
got
Mr.
all the
Prashant-
proof, let him go to the court.
Okay, but Mr.
Yes, let him
Prashant,
go to
the
court.
question that Mr. Kalapa
Why
has
is
raised.
Congress afraid of the courts? Nakshita, let Brijesh
I'll-
Kalapa answer. Why is Congress afraid of going to the court? Don't
Mr.
they believe in
Kalapa.
judiciary? They never believed it. Because the way Constitution was amended during 1975, 39 to 42nd Amendment.
Okay,
makes it
you've
very
raised a
clear they don't
question.
believe in
Mr.
judiciary.
Prashant, you've raised a
But
question.
don't
Let
they believe
Mr.
it now?
Kalapa respond.
See, I've already explained why we can't go to court. This is the fourth
No,
time
but
I'm
Mr.
explaining
Kalapa,
the
you know,
same
the-
thing.
What
I've
you've
already
suggested
explained why we
essentially,
can't
what
go
you
to court.
suggested
It's not
essentially
possible
is
to
the
go to court
Congress,
after
the
45
Congress came
days.
out with this expose, but you believe that nothing can be done about it. Is that it? That, you know, you feel that even if we hand it over to the EC, they have to follow the law, so they can't do anything about it either.
No, they can. The Election Commission can do something. They are the nodal authority to actually do something about this. It's their intent not to do anything about it because they are hand in glove with the BJP. It's for this reason that they're not doing anything about it. Not for any other reason. And why is today the BJP standing fully with the Election Commission? Is it not obvious? Is it not? Because, see, what are we speaking about? We are speaking about faulty electoral rolls. We are speaking about dead people in the electoral rolls. We are speaking about one house having 80 votes. We are speaking of all this. And what does the Bharatiya Janata Party do? They should obviously stand with the electorate and
No,
say
but
that,
Mr.
look,
Kalapa, are we
these are
suggesting that
absolutely
anyone who
wrong.
stands with our agencies becomes a spokesperson, a mouthpiece for that agency?
Certainly. Obviously, they are beneficiaries. It's obvious that they are the beneficiaries of the decision of the Election Commission. Why else would they support the Election Commission, which is involved
Okay,
in
Mr.
large-scale fraud? Why will they
Mr. Prashant,
associate with the Election
your
Commission?
response that the reason you're backing the Election Commission right now and questioning what Rahul Gandhi has put out is because the BJP, according to Mr. Kalapa, is also in cahoots with the EC in rigging elections.
So Kalapa and Rahul Gandhi believe that BJP rigged the elections in 2023 assembly elections and made Congress win 136 seats. Is that what they're saying? Isn't it ridiculous on the face of it? Saying that BJP rigs assembly elections where Congress gets 136 seats, then the voter list is proper, and the voter list prepared during the Congress regime after they come to power and accepted by their authorities, and the Congress leaders were in charge then, and suddenly when they lose elections, they blame the EC. They've blamed EVMs all along. They win in Karnataka, EVMs are proper. They win in Telangana, EVM is proper. They lose a state, the blame is on EVM. Now they've gone beyond EVMs. Now they're targeting the Election Commission. Let them prove it in the court. Why are they afraid of the courts? I'll tell you why they're afraid of the courts. Courts do not now listen to Congress as to how they wanted them, how they made them in 1975 during emergency. Therefore, they now know that the judiciary has an independent mind. They will not bow down to any pressure. Therefore, Congress will never approach the court also. If Rahul Gandhi has guts, let him approach the court and await the decision of the court.
I'm running out of time.
I'm challenging Brijesh openly.
let me
Congress
just come
will
back on
never
this.
take it up in the courts because all they want is political drama and nothing more. If they're really serious, I challenge Rahul Gandhi. Let him file a petition in the court. And the court will decide.
Quick response,
Yeah.
Mr. Kalapa, before I wrap this up.
See, the first thing is, as far as the difference between the 23 election and the 24 election is that in this particular constituency, 52,000 new voters were included, right? Why? Where was the reason that, just 1 year later, how are 52,000 voters being
Who
included?
enrolled them?
The same thing is happening in
Congress
Maharashtra.
government was in power.
The very same thing.
Your
1 minute,
officers,
sir. 1 minute.
your
1
leaders.
minute, sir.
So therefore,
Mr. Prashant, just hold on.
You cannot be
The
allowed
same
to
very
penalize
same
national
thing is
television.
happening in Maharashtra. What is the extent of
Please
voters
talk
which are
about the
being
Dhule
included
seat.
in Maharashtra?
Please talk about
Soon
other
after the
assembly
assembly
seat
elections,
in Karnataka,
why are so many
in Bangalore,
voters being included?
where
Okay.
So obviously,
BJP,
point is that there must be an investigation.
7 out of 8
Why
Okay.
is the
And in the 8
why is the
constituency Congress
ECI
leads?
running away from an
What happens then?
investigation?
Okay, we'll leave it at that. The Election Commission maintains that for an investigation, there must be a declaration signed. The Congress says there's no question of any sort of affidavit being signed by Rahul Gandhi right now. Mr. Prashant and Mr. Brijesh Kalapa, thank you very much for your time and for joining us here on India Today. You can make out clearly that in Karnataka, this continues to be a heated political issue.